Last time, we started making a drink. Today, we continue making a drink. It's 10 o'clock at night, let's just go.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done.
Oh, it's a roguelike. That's weird.
So, go ahead. Explore the bar and bring me any ingredients you prefer. Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting... Each drink has its own...
He said this last time. Okay, if I recall correctly, the dream syrup was expired. So, let's not do that. Let's make a Pikachu grape soda.
The original formula is said to be Nunu's favorite drink. It's sour and bitter.
No idea who that is,
and
but
the
cool.
bubbles burst in your throat like swallowing rusty chains, evoking thoughts of dungeons and prisons.
Play by yourself or join with others.
Now that you've chosen the
Seems
base,
interesting, and at least it's not full price, but probably not something I'd bother with
then.
then.
A marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
I wish I could look at these. Oh wait, I can. Oh, brah! Oh my god!
So, go ahead.
Don't
Nice
make me
work.
fucking back out. Oh my god.
Each
This
drink
isn't gonna
has its
matter,
own-
right? Surely this is not gonna matter.
The original formula, now that you've chosen...
I have no idea why we have to do this, but surely it doesn't matter. Do I want to know the story? Not particularly.
Bright future. A taste that's been a long time coming. I'll never forget the flavor that danced on my tongue as Mikhail whisked me through the dreamscape wilderness. Those were haunting times.
That's gay, Gallagher.
Too beautiful to be real.
Gallagher, more like Gallagher.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration.
Also, yeah, we've
Which
heard
style
that
do you
name.
prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
That is the name we kept hearing, I believe it was Misha talk about. Straws with eccentric circles. Hanu. Hanu, he's the
A
coolest.
symbol of bravery and dauntlessness. May you break free from your shackles just like he did. Well, it's done. Here's to you, the nameless, with this glass of a ticket
Wouldn't mind your
to
power,
the
Black
boneyard.
Swan and Kimiko. The rest of us he didn't really care for.
To the dead and the dying.
Catchy, I have not made it yet, Janae. I have not had time.
Well done, Gallagher.
If you do 777, it
Not
will
over
get
the
you
hill
bananas.
yet.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece.
Ignore the fact that I could have used Soul Glad as
especially
the
with
base.
adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that, Mikhail?
I heard this
Yeah,
name.
that
A dream.
does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore.
It's 3D like the
Let's
N64
dig
one. I'm
deeper
not sure
into
what
the
you mean by that.
case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail. All right.
Yo,
Let's
Blanca.
start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first.
How was Dune?
My
It
age
was
must be
Dune.
getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities,
It's
stowaway are
not a
common
very good
sight.
adaptation,
You're bound to run into one
and
sooner
I
or
don't think it's
later.
necessarily a
After
great
the
movie of its own
incident,
right either.
The hounds wasted no time searching for that
It has
girl
some
in both
cool
the
bits.
dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Death eradicated her.
That's impossible. The problem now is not that she's dead, but that it's as if she had never existed in the first place.
That's what I fucking meant.
Let me be frank.
But okay.
This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before, so death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive.
Sell my Warner Brothers
The
stock.
Astral
I
Express
didn't
has
think the
received
bug's
that
was
music
about to
box
die.
too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible.
No paradise
in the
without
realm
its
of
shadows.
dreams.
Exactly.
Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case, so how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you
Totally
ever
not
wondered
Walt
why
Disney,
the
by the
family
way.
allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most
It's
shameful
been 10 years
stain
since
in the
Stick of
history
Truth. Sounds about
Penacony.
right.
And he's the root cause of all the anomalies.
That's
in the
actually less time
dreamscape.
than I would have thought.
You don't get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Watchmaker.
I mean, I kind of figured that. I don't think that's supposed to be a groundbreaking thing.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects
More
its
like an
history in the most
amusement
authentic
park.
way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void. the prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles.
Why the
and
hell is
fought
Google
for
open?
freedom. He is Hanu,
Sorry about
the
that.
great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
So Hanu is based on a real person.
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
Hope this helps with the overwhelming anxiety of your exams,
There are
Neo.
so
Here's
many
hoping.
members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
My friend, have we met before?
Oh, this is a new area. I thought we were in the golden hour. Oh, damn. All right. Jesus. So all the cartoon characters in this area are actually just self-insert, not self-inserts. But like based on real people, totally not Disney new.
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're
When the
tracking
class
down
got to the point where
suspects.
people have emailed the professor to push it back because they're not ready yet. God damn! Wow. Yeah, I've been in classes like that. It's
We
not
don't need
it's
to go
not
in.
easy.
We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here. Let's find a quiet spot. and
Is
continue
Black
our
Swan worth it?
conversation.
Only if you already have Kafka, I would say.
View here is great, right?
She's not
We can see
unusable
everything
on
from
her
here.
own, but she definitely
Including Clocky.
she pairs insanely well with
If
Kafka.
all the characters in the animation
Unless you
are based
genuinely just like
on
the character
characters
that
in
much,
reality,
I would
then
say
Clocky's counterpart is definitely
I
the
would say in terms
Watchmaker.
of meta,
In the animation,
only if you
he's
only if you already have
Hanu's
Kafka.
partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved
Or
in
are
that
planning to
war
get Kafka when she
and
reruns,
sided
I
with
guess.
Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky.
Just planning fair
In
enough.
the end, they emerged victorious. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him, so maybe he inherited the title.
Hmm.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
I'm 13.
No way! Not even close.
Shut the fuck
Hanunu
up.
freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him.
Fucking
With
asshole.
limited resources, threats
I
from
wish
the
I'd
outside
screen
world,
cap that.
and
I'm sure
internal
someone else
conflicts
has
between
already.
major prison districts,
Shut the
future of
fuck up,
Asdana
man.
was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities
I was
that
asking how
Penacony
old he
finally
was last
gained its
night.
name and glory.
Thus, he became known
So
as
far, not
the
many characters have
father
caught your
of
interest, Blanco.
Penacony.
Understandable, yeah. A lot of the cast in this game
Didn't you
is
say the Watchmaker betrayed the family?
not
And
bland
you
necessarily,
said you were
but
his
you know.
companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of
A
his
lot more
many
mixed bag
children.
designs, in my opinion. Yeah,
But I
very
am
hit or
indeed
miss.
a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
What'd you do?
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all.
How so?
Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else. While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past.
That's rough, buddy.
I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
I was gonna say, yeah, there still is a Watchmaker, though. So either they're an organization or the title got passed along to somebody. Probably Misha? Again, I don't want to, like, go too all in on that particular conspiracy. Because, like, Misha has done jack shit. And he's, like, he's a 4-star character and whatnot. But, like, I get, they've set a precedent, like, with given the Tengyun stuff. That, like, just because somebody's a lower rarity character and seems very innocuous does not mean they can't drop a bombshell on us at some point. And I'm like 99% sure that that was him we heard saying the name in our dream transition. He's just the bellboy. Like that's what you think. He's just the bellboy. But like I don't even know. I don't know for sure because I'm not familiar with his voice actor or anything. I don't know for sure who that was, but I think it was him. Again, he's had one actual line of dialogue. Like, we've had 2 interactions with him, but the second time was just us saving him from some bullies because Clocky asked us to. And he didn't even, like, actually talk to Clocky, really. I'm pretty sure he could see him. Because otherwise Clocky wouldn't call him his friend. Which would also, like, point more towards Mikhail, if Mikhail was, like, the inspiration for Clocky. That was, like, his self-insert or whatever. I don't know. I'll shut up now. Who could it be?
After all these years, I have no idea who that person is. Or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams. So, do you understand why
What
I'm
if he's
spilling
dead
all
in
this
real life,
info?
but only alive in the dream world?
Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy.
Because
And
they
at the
are
end of
different.
all these mysteries,
Like, all these people who are dying in the dream world are totally going to turn out to be
the
fine
answers
somehow.
we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say, there won't be many. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all. Something just happened at the theme park. Now if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death.
You can help him? Help Gallagher, Phoenix? Help him in what way?
Exactly.
Oh, ma.
Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else. Probably within the Oak family. That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
What? I'm sorry, I stroked out. What did I not even harping on this because of my hate boner for her, but like just genuinely, wait, what? What does any of that have to do with clearing Acheron? Unless they just mean her involvement in Firefly's death specifically, in which case why did we even think that? I know I didn't. Because she said she was sorry when she got gutted, and I believed that much. Did we have any reason to believe that she was directly involved beyond the conspiracy bullshit on Penacony?
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character, not a real person.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then. Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
Mr. Yang, our investigation's coming to an end. How are things on your end? Not too bad. The Galaxy Ranger and I agree the family might be hiding something important. We're now heading to the Dewlight Pavilion. Acheron, huh? Didn't Aventurine say she was dangerous? I've confirmed she's on our side. But don't worry. Please wait for a while. I'll keep you posted as soon as I find anything. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying about the Misha thing. Like, that's another reason for... Oh, I don't want to switch to her POV.
Are your companions
I
worried
don't
about
care. God damn it.
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about
Yeah,
to
like,
enter
I
the
do think
depths
I'm
of
onto
Dewlight
something with the
Pavilion.
Clocky and Misha connection.
It's been a smooth ride.
Because Misha is the only
Almost
other character
too
who's
smooth
had
for a
any
heavily
semblance
guarded
whatsoever
emotion.
of being able to see him.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
I become what I hate. A thought. Well, may as well, put my money where my mouth is and try and show her off with people. I wish I could check how the hell she's built, because I know you have to do it slightly differently depending on, like, what light cone she has and everything, but... Let's see. In terms of general utility, I believe I saw that you want at least one debuffer. A Sporkle. And someone to heal. Would Wah-Wah be best for that, or somebody else? You thought I liked thoughts? I like thoughts sometimes. I should not call her a thought. I don't hate her because she's a thought. I hate her because the writers won't stop shoving her at me. And shoving her at me in really stupid ways. I am of the firm belief that you should never invent other characters solely for the sake of gassing up other characters. Which is what turned out to be the case with Duke Inferno. I would much rather have had the... I would be much happier if the cool Flaming Skull Man were a playable character. And her and the writers have deprived me of that, so I hate her. We'll just do Locha. Better safe than sorry. Or Fushuen. Let's show off Fushuen, actually. Why not? Fushuen high, but I actually... Phoenix, I actually picked her before I even saw your comment, believe it or not. That's funny. Fushuen hive mind.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment.
Necessary.
Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
She's so cool, guys. I know, I already did her tutorial. She has an insta-kill. Look, chat.
Stream forth. The gleam of old.
Look how special she is. Can I not kill that one? She also apparently can't aim it worth a shit. This character wasn't special enough. They had to give her an insta-kill
The
technique.
model in the sand pit.
You see what I mean?
Isn't it?
You see what I mean about them
Maybe
trying
the
just a
heads of the
little too
family
hard?
used that model for discussing important matters. And the footprints here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
I was gonna say, it's cool as hell for the record. Like, I did her tutorial off screen, but like,
Stream forth. The gleam of old flame.
But like, I'll get into one combat on purpose at some point, because I should show her off. Because I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm not gonna sit here and say that her playstyle isn't cool as hell. Here, we'll fight this guy on purpose.
Let's play for a while.
Buff.
Enemy data secured.
But yeah, you see, she's, again, she wasn't, no one thing about her is special enough in its own right. They have to stack it on. So instead of even having energy, she has no energy recharge meter. Instead, she has that weird little, flower-looking ass meter
Net markers activated. Time for
that has, that counts as stacks. And for every debuff you apply to an enemy, you get a stack.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Pretty much everything count, and I couldn't even show it off because she killed too fast. Because she's just that strong and OP. New top tier unit. I have seen the tier list. Everyone seems to agree she's top tier. But yeah, for every debuff that gets stacked on an enemy, she gets a point towards her her totally not ultimate, and it just basically puts her into Metal Gear Rising mode.
While there aren't any people in this mansion, they've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Okay, well here's a force. Okay, I got to that one for nothing. Here's a
game is
force
on.
encounter. Okay, try this again.
Feeling spiffy?
What's the relic set for Sparkle? Mine is just running 4-piece hacker space. That's the speed set.
Let's play. Can you find the
I
answer?
have been told that it's better to actually just do a 2-piece on her. Of like half the speed set and half like pretty much anything else. I have no idea why, but I don't know. It's probably fine. It's, you know. The speed set is almost universally good.
Destined for oblivion.
Commencing support. I see through you. Converge and awaken.
Alright, we'll do that, and then we'll do hers. But yeah, check this shit out. For those who haven't seen it, for those who, if you somehow haven't seen what her ult is
I
already.
wait for the departed.
Yeah. Again! Try it just a little too hard. 1, 2, a 3.
It too shall fall.
It looks awesome! I'm not gonna sit here and say that looks stupid. It's the fucking coolest ult in the game. It pisses me off.
That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion.
Because if they had just released her in this state that she's in, but not felt the need to kill off other characters for the sake of gassing her up within the actual story, I would have liked her a hell of a lot more.
A quick divination.
You can make a character cool without killing off other characters, man. It's possible. Crazy, I know. But it is possible.
Feeling spiffy?
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
But yeah, very easy to get stacks because pretty much everything counts as a debuff.
It dropped something.
She's OP.
Looks like instructions from the butler.
60% of people are talking about his death Either supplement
Seems
with
like the
not I'd win
mansion's
or stand
entire
proud you were strong.
workforce were
Yeah,
assigned
yeah,
other
pretty much.
tasks before Robin's
Not
death.
helping the Sukuna
It
comparisons.
must have been a big project to require that much
To be
manpower.
sure.
The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Never say that sentence to him again. Back off, bitch. He's mine. I mean, what?
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced.
Back off my grandpa.
This light cone is securely guarded. It must hold some important memories.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Oh, free light tone.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
I don't get to keep that light cone, do I? Fuck you. How dare you?
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr.
Booba.
Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice. And now it seems I was right.
Booba.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor. It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this...
We are not
old
reading all
lady
this shit,
is
by the way.
happy with Sunday's recent performance.
We will
They don't
trust
seem
the
to
voice
care much
acting to
about
partially
death.
recap it for us.
Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
You didn't care enough to voice it? I don't care enough
Maybe
to read
the other
it.
family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family for a long time.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
Hmm.
However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
I'm
Before
not convinced
coming
the same
here, I
person
had
killed both of them,
all
by the
sorts
way.
of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect.
Like they
an
said,
empty
Robin's wounds
mansion.
were consistent with the same way Firefly got
Watch out.
murked, but
Someone's
I don't know.
approaching.
I don't know if I
think
don't know if I take
trespassing
that
on
at face
forbidden
value.
areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger.
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
Literally no one
But
was at
even
this
if there's
entire
no one
building,
to
my
greet
guy.
You should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Why'd you say that so ominously but make like a kitty face? Stop that.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested.
What?
This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
The case's main suspect originates
Back
from
to Peacock.
Sidonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Abjin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department Head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine?
Oh god, another thought.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
I do like her hat.
Ask and you shall receive.
Is a nice hat.
You wanted the perfect
She better
construction
keep it if she's ever playable.
All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejhazio. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
Bruh.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me.
Yeah, he...
I have something to say.
I'm sorry, it's the only comparison I have, but it's true.
And then what?
He's on that Nagito bullshit.
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more, no less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his
Is he
behalf.
just a greedy fuck? That is absolutely not what it's about.
You're wrong. 30 tanbas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth.
It is absolutely not about
status,
money.
Power. The IPC will give you whatever you want. Even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live. To create even more wealth.
For her, it seems to be about
For
money.
us.
But for
Go.
for him, I'm pretty
Pick
sure
the
it's more
clothes you
about
like.
shedding the
Then
stigma
choose your desired identity.
of being
And then-
born to this dead
Use
planet
them well, child.
that everybody fucking hates, apparently.
May your plans never suffer failure.
And moving past having been a slave for a while on top of it.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gayathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes?
Reminds me
or
of Kurapika to a degree. I can kind of see that, yeah.
will I encounter failure? Never to return. I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas. Lowly gambler.
Guy seems like he's looking for approval. Oh, he almost certainly is to a degree, given how he grew up.
What? What?
Guys have definitely got some issues.
What?
Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane?
It's Persona 4. Oh no!
When you were strapped
Oh no,
to
two
that
hot blondes.
electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea?
Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony.
The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the
Secret's
first
worst nightmare.
No need to be so polite.
Hot is a stretch. I'm pretty sure people would fight you on that.
I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it?
I was gonna say Secret probably being one of them.
A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off?
Why not?
Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk.
What exactly are you?
Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future.
I am a shadow,
First
the
I'm
true
hearing
self.
things, and now I'm seeing them.
Oh, we're back to him.
Great.
I mean, we knew that, but we
I'm
got
going to be
cutscened.
elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next. Why are there no guests here? What's that featherhead doing?
Ruh-roh. If they're gonna keep switching us back between all these different POV characters, I kind of wish they'd remember which teams I'm using.
Keep to yourself, gambler, and spare me the false display of concern.
Oh, he has unique dialogue for being on the same team as him. Jesus.
Looks like we're working together on this one.
Oh my god.
I suppose an extra pair of eyes won't hurt.
Oh god, does everyone hate him? Does everyone who has unique dialogue about him hate him? Good god. Fucking rude.
Just a Pepeshi? No. A child.
Oop. I wanted to break the thing.
Minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey kid, you okay? Are you lost?
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Oh god, it's Kid him.
Your eyes. Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty
Bruh.
eyes too. Beautiful.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
I'm shocked they made a unique model for him.
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.
Do you not remember what you looked like as a kid, my guy? Come on, man. Aventurine, please, it's obvious. Ah, fine. I wasn't gonna bother, but like, yeah, I want to play with him more. Thinking about it for 2 seconds, like, he's fun.
Go Numby!
Play him while I can.
Eternal.
Your answers? A test.
I hit the mark.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Watch your head.
Low risk, high reward. Liquidation!
Answer me. Feel.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Go Numby!
Existence is human.
But yeah, I didn't think about that.
A test.
If his planet really was that much of a shithole, then they may not have even had access to mirrors.
Feel.
That's fair.
All in.
Answer me. 0 points.
Those eyes.
You don't gotta keep saying it, honey. I heard you the first time. Trying to fix this clock. There we go. Day 999 of me complaining about the controls on the PlayStation version. Give me the goods. Don't know if you ever glanced in the water's reflection. Oh, yeah, there should have at least. Well, now.
Wait for me!
Seems like it may have been a desert planet, so they may not have had access to much water either.
Only on Paniconi, am I right?
What are you still doing here?
Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came seeking help. Why would there be a
He grew up on Dune, yeah. Ironically enough, yeah. He grew up on a Dune planet.
However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the dream syrup is so alluring. You will receive no charity on Paniconi. And relying on your own strength alone to topple high walls? Not a likely fate. Which is why, once you step into the hotel, you remove your high hat and beg everyone you come across for help. Like a hyena scavenging for scraps in the desert. Because you know that opportunities are fleeting.
Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant.
Stop calling him a peacock. I still can't deal with him being the Sioux XP. He's a very, very interesting roundabout one.
You mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. The conspiracies, calculations.
The gayness.
Especially the part about the finale, a magnificent act of betrayal. Oh, when everyone thinks this way, who would even suspect that it was another trap you've meticulously devised? Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. Uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex.
Bruh.
You want so much, you're still so afraid of losing. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, the straight flush. They don't know the other hand is below the table, clutching your chips for dear life. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. You're a natural kid. You don't stop at fooling the audience, you fool yourself too.
Bruh.
Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself.
Of course.
Luck and cunning being the only things he has to his name, yeah, really.
But it's strange. Why did you decline that invitation? You had the chance to embrace elation. Was that not what you most wanted? But you chose the IPC instead. For the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in common with the preservation?
I mean, it's his role in game, but as I've discussed, that doesn't actually seem to mean anything.
Didn't you say you had me pegged?
Never say that sentence again.
We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my sight.
That's fine. But who exactly is about to disappear here?
Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Oh, we got this stuff again. Outstanding. I swear I keep hearing a bird. I swear I saw something else to look at around here. Oh. Where the hell is it? There it is. Good God. Where the hell even actually was it in relation to anything? Oh, was it up there? Maybe I had to lay... whatever. Whatever, I got it. I got it, that's all that mattered. Pinball!
Playing
Very sneaky.
I'm really good at this.
I like the pinball. It's a fun little minigame. Just a little annoying to control on PS5. I don't want to fight. Much as I want to try him out because he's really fun combat-wise. I'm here looking at that video I used as reference last night again. And seeing that it still seems like we have a ways to go. On that note, I have no idea how to do this one and don't feel like messing around with it. We'll do that later. I can clear the map off screen. I said speedrunning the story, let's speedrun the story. You give the coins if you don't feel like looking. Oh, yeah, you can do that.
What's sweet?
If some are too tricky to find, which some of them are, usually the ones in the 3D areas. I hate those ones.
When Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like jackals hot on your heels? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. those shrill cackles. You had to hide right under the noses of those savages. You and Big Sis, playing dead,
Bruh.
drifting in all that bloody water. Completely ruined that shirt.
Yeah, truly the biggest tragedy.
Wasn't that the last one Dad left behind?
It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it.
Bruh.
Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it. Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain. And your social capital has changed after all.
I've never changed.
On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. The last round of hide and seek, and you get to be it. You should enjoy it.
I don't like this.
Could he be in here?
I don't like Hoyo games having actual good writing for their characters. I'm not used to this. We haven't seen this since Furina. I'm gonna need them to stop. We ain't even gonna worry about all that. Just go. Yeah, Furina was months ago at this point. The counterbalance to Akron and Firefly. How did they get some stuff so right yet stuff like that so bad? God damn it. Again, possibly AI generated writing with how inconsistent it is in terms of quality.
I was merely curious at why it was here.
Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death rattle. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipant's body. I've got to give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer...
It's like they got different writers for different portions, right? I don't think they did in this instance, though. Not for Penacony. As far as I know, all the Penacony storyline has been one guy. It's the guy who did the, Elysian Everlasting Realm, storyline for Honkai 3rd. So, generally speaking, one of the better writers.
Or maybe he wasn't acting at all.
All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much that he gets suspicious. Which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Ratio was all true, and he spoke the same to Sunday. Finally, Sunday took the bait, found the other cornerstone, and before you know it, everyone's distracted enough.
Sunday is a lot more unhinged than I was expecting. His character model first leaked like over half a year ago. And I don't know what I was expecting based on it, but it was not this.
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. We're the same.
Do 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 do.
To prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really? You can't even fool yourself. You just got lucky this time. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Smooth and cunning. Tell me, what's its name?
Why are you even asking me?
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. that's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is...
Jade.
Jade.
Yep. I know
Even
colors.
Sunday can't tell the difference. Oh, looks like Jade can be substituted for Aventurine, too. Sauce for the goose.
Sauce. Bruh.
Aventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly penny, offered their everything. Oh, you're even more united than the family.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing. But will it be the former or the latter? We'll find out soon enough.
So, where's the real Aventurine stone?
I was gonna say, I take it that means he still has the real one on hand then?
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
Up your butt?
Hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're right where they belong. Piled up with these cheap baubles.
Hmm?
You smashed the Aventurine stone before you left?
Bruh.
Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. This thing is far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clip-On's body. You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free?
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction?
Gee, I can't imagine with the kind of life he's led.
Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal.
Why would a character like this crave self-destruction, chat? Shit is whack, yo.
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see then.
We're just gonna have to wait and see.
The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
I was gonna say, I know I saw a chest in that cutscene. Don't screw with me. Don't you lie to me.
Hello. We meet again, Mr. Pretty Eyes.
Yes. We meet again. Did you find your mother and father?
Of course. Big Sis is there too. The 4 of us were just playing hide and seek. I'm so happy. On our way here, Papa even brought me to see a blimp.
I think you mean film.
Dumb child.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into a moving wall painting. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big family. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad. The amusement park will cheer you up.
Sure.
What? Press the flip button to dodge obstacles and opponents. If you dodge right before you're about to hit a roadblock, dirt. Oh, okay. Would you tell me which buttons do which? No. Okay, I got it. Bruh. This is what watching a movie is like. Score, alright. I guess that's good enough.
How's that? Not a bad score, eh? Boring.
Alright, Azuru Kamakura, calm down. Cute game. Not sure if there's any point to trying it again right now, but we'll see. Let me look at the map. This place is a little weird. Yeah, I'm totally going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm gonna assume the achievement was just another general one for just doing it at all, and not a high score thing. But who knows?
Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest. I'll admit that there are still aspects of you that I don't completely understand.
Well, you sound sincere this time, at least.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I have precious few of those. Moving on. See that maze over there? I'll know everything about you before you reach the exit. Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over. And I wouldn't mind stretching this out at all.
Oh my! Thought I heard a bird again, but whatever. Not important right now. Oh wait, no, I think we actually do want that one. Or no. I guess not. Feels like that was kind of roundabout. I could swear that second one reached it just fine on its own, but whatever.
This place, it's so tall. Even taller than the tallest rocks in the desert.
Aha, shortcut.
There's so many flowers here. Big sis, this one's for you.
Oh, actually a maze. Okay.
A dead end? Oh, is this the wrong way?
Bruh.
Is this?
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you. That man gave you your first job. You made your first pot of gold. I remember it all too well. You wrapped that iron chain around your fist, for that is the only tool you could find. Then, in that maze,
Shut up.
Oh, you don't wish to face your past? Unwilling to admit that your life is worth only 60 tamas? Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront it, because it only proves your weakness.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
Oh, that's right. You love the thrill of danger. But you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in this beautiful dream, the only thing you dare allow yourself is death. In your hands, those who follow you could have become Joker cards. They're far more useful that way. It's not like this is the only place the family ever cut corners. You could have had tons of action if you weren't so all or nothing. All it takes is a meager sacrifice. I bet Opal would have resolved this without a fuss. A pity you're not him. Well, you wouldn't be in this state if you could just get with the program. And why couldn't you? Out of professional integrity.
Those techniques you mentioned are highly efficient, but it's not that I don't know about them. It's more like I couldn't care less. Get it? What fun is it if the fight isn't fair?
Fair? You assume your opponents would fight fair in the first place. The odds are...
Is this supposed to be like thunderstorming in universe? I keep thinking I hear stuff.
But did that masked fool's words awaken something in you?
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn everything upside down.
She also called me a slur.
Everything?
Everything.
You mean it could make all the cards on the table just disappear?
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Your expression right now is hard to put into words. The lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. Why did you never consider selling it? You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way. Looking back, that was the better choice.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
That's what you always say, but you actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't sell them.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops, and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. The words still ring in your ears, don't they? You're a good kid, so you definitely won't have forgotten. So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How
The only thing I don't like about this is how they're just kind of dumping it all out there at the same time. And on top of it, well, like no other characters are around. Like, don't get me wrong, if you are going to go this deep into a character's psychology, this is a good way to go about it, but...
A lifelong regret, indeed.
Enough. Do you not
just a little
have
much.
to talk about?
Oh, shut me down like a champ.
And the fact that it only means it's only meaningful for us, the audience, you know, and I guess him.
I think I finally get you. Woo! You are nuts!
Me to myself every day.
In the end,
Technically self-trauma dumping, yeah. That's a way to put it, I suppose.
Well, you stuck to that start to finish. Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play, the fabulous Robin loses her voice, 2 unsolved murders, cryptic messages from a masked fool, and a chance to go head-to-head with Sunday himself. And the only thing to pique your word that's right there at your fingertips. Death. But whose, exactly?
We'll know when the dice falls.
All right then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience. I'm curious to see just how capable you are. Still, you never answered my question. If you could start over, would you still want to be the child who received Gayathra's blessing?
Yeah, I do think it's supposed to be like storming in universe or something. I keep hearing stuff. Thunder clapping. Bruh.
So quiet this time. Is he finally gone?
Bruh, look at the text.
Or am I the one about to disappear? Finally, made it out of this place.
We're going home? But I don't want to go
Has it
back
been doing that for a while? I only just now noticed. It's just been progressively getting worse, like after every cutscene or something, or since we got in the maze, probably. That's cool. Oh god. Oh god, we got a big one! Okay. Ugh. I can't move this initial one, what? Game? Oh, god, I didn't see this one. I think it was kind of covering it up. Alright. Oop, nope. Energy is insufficient. I'm pretty sure I need all of these. Oh, wait. Okay, duh. Alright.
It's so fun here. I want to stay here forever.
Brother Hanu, where are you going?
Oh no. Mickey Mouse. Clocky is Mickey Mouse, yeah. Yeah, no, that is the plot. Clocky is the little mascot of Penacony, and he is totally supposed to be a Mickey Mouse analog. Look how fucking cool I am. No. No, you don't see me.
There's only one place he can be going, whether it's in the past, present, or future.
Ooh. No birds? They almost always put birds near treasures in these, in the Hanu segments.
Miss that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes.
Good to know his shoes are canonically leather. Very important. Bruh. Oh, really? You gotta do this to me right now? Come on, man. Oh, no, I'm back up here. Oh, duh, back over here. That's the word I'm thinking. Alright. No. No. I was gonna say, am I still missing a piece? It scrolls down. There were so many missing. Good God. Also, yeah, it is totally storming in-game. Yesterday, the wrath of Raiden was upon me in real life. Today, it is upon us in-game. Anything helpful? Maybe. I struggle to find a really good use for that that new break effect set. Like, it's all right on a couple of people. I didn't mean to attack that thing.
Low risk, high reward. Go
I was trying to break stuff. This kills the mood.
Some value, I suppose.
I'm asking questions. Answer me.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Right! Investing in victory means playing.
I completely lost my train of thought because of that.
All will be swept away by the wind.
God. I was saying something. It's gone now.
Eternal.
Something about Raiden spiting me.
Test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Answer me. Fail.
Bust.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yesterday, Raiden was smiting me in real life with the constant thunder. Today, she's smiting me in-game. Yeah, I was just trying to hit that. Thank you.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Ah, it really is you.
Oh, I saw that. Yoink. Yoink.
I don't know why, mister, but you always give me a special feeling that makes me more curious about you. It's sad that I can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye. Did you have fun?
No.
You're going back?
Yes. I should go home. The day's getting dark, and it's going to rain. I don't want to worry the others.
See? I heard it. Good sound design, game.
You're home. Where is it?
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are. In this dream. This amusement park. This beautiful beautiful dream. They really are peaceful. Everyone loves it. But, mister, why don't you like it?
'Cause it's a fake!
Because they're not here.
Where are they then?
That too.
I don't know.
You do know. But there's no point pressing the issue. Admit it. You're tired.
Close your eyes.
Which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him. Your past and future.
How long will you stay?
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream. This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle towards death. The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But you've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always has been. You don't care who the real murderer is, and the Watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want, what you need, is to be the smooth operator, the solid gold deal maker who doesn't waste a drop of sweat, even when he's up to his neck in danger, deep inside family territory. You want to be polished up, cuffed with red-hot chains, and spotlit center stage. You'll be the closing act, the final sacrifice.
Please stop reminding me of Nagito Kameda.
I can do it.
This is a threat.
And it will be flawless.
I don't like this. I do, but you know what I mean.
Stellaron and an emanator. It's that simple now. That way, the IBC will earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, leave the rat race, extract yourself from this endless debacle. You'll have the freedom you've always...
I'm booking a flight to Shanghai, Chad. Who wants to come with? Shanghai. I have no idea where their headquarters is. I can do this. I just need a sword, some rope, a lighter, and a bunch of cans.
Curtains will fall on another death. Oh. So that's why Diamond chose you.
He's just after Penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price. It's not personal.
I am an auto.
It's hard, isn't it?
Aventuring had a hard life.
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
Like, actually.
Hey, I was born
Like borderline Fiorina levels of hard.
I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want. We can't change where you want to go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as possible.
Yes. Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. Though luck always seems like it's on your side. You will keep winning, having never lost before, but why you? Why must it be you? If all your luck is built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more, if these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gaiathra, if all they are is a long string of meaningless deaths, then what What did we do to deserve living in a world like that? Maybe when I get to where I'm going and look back, I'll know what the trip was all about. Fine. Time to make a move, my friend. I'll be waiting up ahead. Say goodbye to the kid before you shuffle off.
They've got to stop with those little fucking subtitles above the actual dialogue.
It's best to die without.
Because it's either meaningless and doesn't actually clarify anything, or obvious to the point of feeling like it's condescending the audience.
And now, only we are left. Can you take a photo for me? I want a memento.
Sure. Come on.
Oh my god.
Can you take a photo for me? I want to...
Bruh. Four more days till we get any news on the dub cast for Seed Freedom.
How nice. Now I can see.
I mean, I have to assume pretty much everybody will come back besides, like, bit players or
lens
people
when
who
you're
don't
taking a
voice act
photo
professionally
next.
anymore, like Little
Your
Karibo.
expression will look more natural.
As that random jobber from the end of Destiny.
Then, mister, are you going back too?
I can't leave yet. I still have a show to do.
Oh, you're about to go on stage, aren't you? Let's go then. I'll take you to the stage.
Sure.
So you're an actor. No wonder your clothes are so stylish.
I'm actually a merchant. But I do have a show to do.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing black.
Only ordinary employees have to wear that. My position is much higher than theirs.
Awesome. I hope I can become as good looking as you when I grow up.
Bruh. Being a little too cute about it, aren't you, kid? If only that small child knew.
Of course you can. You'll be better and stronger than me.
Bird? Oh, yeah. I heard you, bitch! You can't fool me. They can fool me very easily. Some of them are really hard to find. And I barely noticed the sound half the time. Just got lucky.
Behind this curtain is the grand stage. It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
You still seem pretty nervous. Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed. Putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, she will bless us. If you're not familiar, I can guide you.
It's all right. I know how to do it.
Of course I know.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Why? The catechins have already taken all our money, food, and they killed our parents. What more do they want?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing. This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava, and also your birthday. They know the Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this rain, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want. Little do the catechins know, this time we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side. The catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay for their arrogance. Without this rain, the catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide. This is a gift from Gaiathra, and you are Kakavasha, whose good fortune will bless your sister with success.
But people will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune? Why are you all doing this?
Bruh.
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gaiathra calls for me, while Papa and Mama are waiting for me. I must answer the call. She will bless you with good fortune and help you survive. As long as you are alive, the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run, Kakavasha. Do not be afraid. And do not look back. Go to the other side of the mountain. The rain will accompany you, and the rain will bless you. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next aurora. May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful. And your schemes forever concealed. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Newsflash from the Interastral
Promise
Peace
is made to ensure it doesn't feel helpless,
the
yeah?
IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion has broken out in the unclaimed region of Sigonia. The situation is now under control. The insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC. This has caused a serious negative impact to the work of the IPC's Marketing Development Department.
The clan launched a massive attack on the Avgin, who were under the protection of the IPC, resulting in 6,728 deaths and 3,452 missing. The casualties are currently under the care
Now, he would have been
of
if
the
he was a
frontline
priest.
trauma team.
If religion helped save him and pull him out of this mess
His
instead of the
deepest
space IRS.
condolences for this devastating humanitarian disaster. At the same time, delivering an important message on this matter to all interplanetary citizens. Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall on all beings, regardless of life or death, regardless of race, regardless of ideology, to uphold the basic rights we inherently possess.
Kakavasha? Bye. Okay. All the actors are in place. It's time for the show to begin. This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you. Misha.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question. Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
Let's assume, just assuming now,
Stares directly
that
at the
every time
camera.
I roll the dice, there's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome. Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Burn everything to the ground. That's what I'll do.
Is this Miss Acheron? Hello, I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Hello, I'm March 7th. I'm sure she needs no introduction, as you definitely know her.
You can call me Clocky. I don't want to know
Hello?
you.
None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Why aren't you surprised that I'm here? I'm Acheron, the coolest anything ever. Why aren't you all in awe that I'm in front of you?
Since Welt has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you. And we trust his judgment.
I envy your close friendships.
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astral Express. Aventurine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own.
I don't think it was. I think she's lying about being a Galaxy
Before we
Ranger.
continue working together, he has
I
a
don't
duty
necessarily
to
think that means she's evil or whatever.
You want to...
But, like, I think it was a completely reasonable assumption on his part.
Where all three parties are present?
There must be some deeper meaning behind Aventurine's actions. I suspect he's been aware of Penacony's secret from the beginning, and has been continuously strategizing to unveil it. In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. In the worst-case scenario, he may use us to do something unexpected. Assuming things do escalate to that stage, having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Belobog and the Xianzhou.
Except unlike the Xianzhou, I can actually comprehend what's going on. Maybe we should leave.
Point. We're completely in the dark on what's going to happen next. But I think
Cliffhanger.
we can't just ignore the safety of Penacony.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger. But what's trailblazing without a little danger?
Sounds like we've reached a consensus.
This is an example of character arc or
Now,
episode being 2 tiers
Miss
above the
Acheron?
actual story being told. Yeah, no.
I will accompany you, of course.
Just from a pure technical level, all that stuff with Adventuring was far and away the strongest we've had in this game.
Where do we start looking for him?
Even over some of the
No need to
Belobog
rush.
stuff, which was
If he
overall a very
truly
strong
has
story.
laid a trap, he will definitely use every means to lure us in.
That was some heavy shit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What is his plan?
most magnificent show in Penacony's history is about to begin. The IPC cordially invites everyone to Clock Studios Theme Park.
Look. Should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all of Aventurine's plans be for nothing?
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
Retrospective series reminded that the gender intermission in season 2 was Amazon's. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, other good example. A less good overall example probably, but like Gantz. Like overall, Gantz is kind of complete schlock. But like the stuff that is good, that like I always come back to mentally and think about, find myself thinking about, is very, very good in my opinion. Probably could have adjusted the audio on that speaker, probably. One of your favorite episodes in all of Rider? I agree. I agree completely. All right, let's see. It's getting late. I'm going to power through. If we, speaking of Gantz, we're probably gonna skip watching it tonight. Because I was fully expecting that to be a cliffhanger. It's not. Give me your emotions. I saw that. I saw the best of the bubble. Thank you. We're gonna power through, but I am going to take a quick break. I've had to pee for a while, but I was too invested emotionally in all this shit going on with Aventurine. I kind of wanted to see it through. But 1 second, I will just be right back in a moment, and we will wrap this up. Hopefully, I feel like it's got to be done soon, based on, like I said, the times I compared to with the other video that had the whole thing. So we shouldn't have too much longer, but I will be right back. Society. Okay, I'm back. Told you I'd be quick. Sorry, society, no time for you. No time for society. We got stuff to do. Alright.
I have a bad feeling that something big's gonna go down.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Oh, okay. I kind of have that feeling too. I wasn't expecting to actually be warned about it. Uh-oh.
Your trauma.
Are we actually gonna have to fight a new thing? We might. What is this yelling at me for? All right. I mean, this is my favorite team to play and one of my best teams in the game probably. So I guess we should be fine. Depending on what the hell it's weak to. I assume we're gonna have to fight a boss with that warning.
I have a bad. Let's waste no time and head to the theme park then.
Mr. Yang. Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
Why did you not tell them about how special
like
I
you
am?
Said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up in a few words. But I chose to believe you, and my trust in
They
you
just have to
stems
keep
more
dwelling
from
on it.
my own personal judgment. I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Well, you're too nice.
Thank you. I'm grateful.
I'm not.
To reciprocate. In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, I will stand with you, if my meager strength is required.
My meager strength. And so humble. Oh. Okay. I appreciate them telling me. I also appreciate them silhouetting whatever the hell it is. He broke his gem. My first thought was the gem turning into a monster. Maybe it's gonna turn him into a monster. That'd be pretty hot. Should I go with my Jingliu team instead? Should I maybe switch Sampo out for Luca? Let's try that. Just to cover the weaknesses a little better. I do have to move some stuff around for him. Let's level some of his stuff up a little bit too. It's been a minute since I've worked on him. And I've got plenty of resources. Not plenty, but enough. You can borrow Sampo's shoes for a second, honey. If I can find Sampo's shoes. Am I blind? I'm blind. Right here. Yeah, it should be fine. Maybe. We'll see. I don't want to get bodied again. I got bodied by Sam.
Again.
Last time I fought a new boss on screen.
Really conspicuous location. That guy's really taking it to a whole new level. Does he really think he's a superstar or something?
Big house and a big car.
Soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts are unknown too. Everyone, pay attention. The other party has obviously come prepared.
Bruh, I can't even switch characters. Oh boy.
Astral Express. You're late. And this... unsought guest.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
I will, naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest of honor.
Someone else coming besides you?
Give it up for Miss Delaron!
Oh. Look, Mom, on TV! I had to!
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage.
Why didn't Don decide to disembark for this planet? Because he's still having an existential crisis over how boring him and his homeland is. So he wanted to just stay behind and kind of think about things. Understandable.
Oh no, they do. Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust and then invite you all here?
We also only had 4 tickets. So because he was tired after everything that happened. And so he was like, okay, you only have 4 tickets, I'll give mine to her instead. On that note, speaking of the tickets thing, I'd start, unless they address it in the next patch, maybe, I don't know, because we seem to be moving away from her. I guess they really aren't even going to try to explain how Acheron was just able to seal the invitation from Duke Inferno. That's actually fucked up. They made such a huge think about that in the first act when we tried to explain that we were just subbing out Dawn for us, even though we were all in the same affiliation. They gave us so much shit over it, yet she was able to sub it out with no fucking issue whatsoever.
Because she's
good job.
The only one who saw all 3 homicides. She is the key to proving that the family's death does not exist in Dream's promise is nothing but a sham.
3 homicides? I feel Speaking of Danganronpa earlier, I feel like I'm playing it. Who else died? I also wouldn't say I'm a witness to Robin's. You just showed us her body.
3 homicides?
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm not crazy.
That's right, madam.
Oh, okay.
The third one is about to happen right now, right here.
Oh, I gotcha. All right.
Studios theme park.
Okay, I see what you're cooking, dear.
A truly grand death.
Bruh.
You, and you. All of you are going to die. And it's all because of you, Miss Stellaron.
1, that's way more than 3. 2, you're lying.
You will become the personification of death.
But not you. You stay. You sure you, Dave? that's a little too on point, considering what his actual plan is, almost certainly. I ain't that powerful. And I actually mean it.
Underestimate yourself. Like I said, you have the power to turn the tide on the entire game.
I hate them all except March 7th.
Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you and cause a teeny, tiny accident on Penacony.
Teeny.
Bam! The entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered dream. Then, before the family can even react, I'll become the IPC fleet's navigator.
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
You wanna bet? Sure. I'll bet with you. I'm betting that it'll be a sweeping victory for me. By detonating an unprecedented explosion to prove that the vow of harmony is a complete and utter joke.
You won't do it.
Of course I can. It's just another gamble. I came from the wastelands of Sigonia. For just 60 red copper coins, people paid to brand me. Put me in chains. Place me in the gallows and bury me in the Golden Sands.
Don't trauma dump, bro.
But the sun could not kill me. And the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the Guild and the IPC. Bear in mind, my victory wasn't just a stroke of luck. I've never been defeated. Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death? Why do the living sleep? Oh, because we are not ready for the final rest. Every night is practice for the end. You and I are escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very moment. And death will surface in our dreams. Friends, the game has commenced, and you cannot choose to decline. Nor do you have any reason or grounds to.
Oh boy.
The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards. The architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. Oh, and fate spin the wheel. A daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth.
Bruh!
For the Ember Lord!
Bruh! Come again? Really?
Let's see who has the last laugh.
Dude, that looks sick!
The game begins!
It's Child all over again! Why won't mine be able to do that when I have one? Fuck you! Oh, yo, stop giving fucking hot men Kamen Rider boss forms and then not letting them be playable in that form. I fucking hate you.
Snap out of it.
The seal of ill fate descends.
Literally just green Lupin a little bit.
Prepare for some hard luck.
Not bad.
Bruh. Yeah, we do. He hits hard.
Keep catching me. Yeah.
Don't come any closer.
Oh, I should have waited.
Aside,
She's about to pop her ult anyway. Oh, well.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Good times, never last. Time to say bye. Boom. This won't take long. Relax.
The threads of destiny.
I'll keep it on regular speed for now, but this is way too slow. I get why they slow it down automatically for boss fights, but it really is a bit much.
Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
I'll keep it on ×1 until a second bar.
May as well kill them all.
And I'll hold everyone back. Somebody help me!
Stand still.
I'm a little worried though, he hits very hard.
Let's up the ante this one. All or nothing.
And he's got a second phase, who knows what the fuck he's gonna do. Attack as many targets as possible. I'm glad that stuck around for so long.
Where's the applause?
1 point towards what?
An opponent worth their salt.
I don't know what this gimmick is. It went by way too fast. Ah!
Breathing sensation.
Okay. All right.
Here, all yours.
Relax.
Do we have to fight?
I've...
Keep catching me up.
Good times, never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
So, give up yet?
Very nice. Mr. Character's getting a good suit like this. He looks so fucking cool. Why is he not playable in that form? Come on, man. It's about him being too powerful like that. You didn't give a shit about power creep for Acheron. Come on.
Stand still.
And I'll hold everyone back again. Demons, depart!
Destiny's hand has
I could take you
truly
one
blessed
arm
me.
only. Time to double down. Take everything I've got.
Oh, he's doing it again. Is the number pure RNG?
May as well kill them all.
What I want to know is like the number you hit pure RNG, or is it based on strength? Because I got a lot higher when I attacked it with attacked one of them with Luca's ult before.
What would you like to
That is
know
actually
this
really bad. I do not need my healer being immobile for when he launches phase 2, because I know he's gonna do some bullshit.
Here, all yours.
Save all my skill points.
Small fry.
You're right in a lucky streak. Even on a losing streak, as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table.
Okay, thank God.
The chance.
All right. We're not dealing with ×1 speed anymore.
Is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble.
Look, man, I just work here. I'm just upset that you're not playable in that state.
crush them all.
They really had to make you look that fucking cool.
I'll kill them all.
And then be like, no.
Where's the Let's see some sparks fly!
Ill fate descends.
Small fry.
Memories are beneath the waters, lies an
You'll be
endless
lucky to get
abyss.
him, but yeah. Well, you have more than enough pulls saved up to get in secret. I'm pretty sure you've been being very good about saving, unless you mean you're just happy to get him in general. Which, like, don't get me wrong, he's already an exceedingly cool character. I'm just mad that this is the second time they've pulled
Better
something
throw a
like this.
punch, or it'll be curtains, friend.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Prepare for some hard luck. Scoundrels on
Oh, that's a lot of dice. Oof.
Give me strength.
Destiny's
Say bye to
hand has
breathing.
truly blessed me.
Did I just get no points? Uh-oh. Okay, no, there we go, there we go. Okay, okay. I don't know why why does it keep resetting? I don't understand how this gimmick works. It flashed by way too fast. Oh, I see it. They all still have the numbers above them. Okay, okay. It's different for every person. Okay, alright, I get it.
Don't get cocky.
Alright, so Luca and Huahu are fucked. Ooh. Oh, shit! Yeah, that's about what I thought. Oof.
Good times. Time to say
I
bye.
should have just brought Sampo.
Boom.
even with the weakness, my Sampo just hits a lot harder than my Luca. Because I fucking hyper invested in him since he's my favorite character. Oh dear.
Fiends or devils.
We might be able to still get him. Kinda depends.
Relax.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
I wish Luca would get off the field so I could get my full heal now, but...
Protect me. Protect me.
Prepare for some hard luck. Scoundrels on
Bruh, why you spamming that? Come on, dude. I thought you were cool.
What do you want to know?
Oh my god! Gotta fucking die.
Stand still.
Yeah, we're fucking dead. Like, straight up. Because there is no way in hell she can score that high.
Give me strength.
So just top them off instead, I guess.
Blessed me. Mind your manners.
Good times. Never. Time to say bye.
Okay, okay.
Boom.
Protect me. Protect me.
Destiny's hand has
Oh, it
truly
does. It does
blessed
count
me.
them all. What the hell?
Relax.
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Alright, we can totally still do this.
final play coming down from above.
We can totally still do this.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Stand still. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Should not have done that there. Kafka's already all points she could possibly need. No sense in trying to get her more.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Top everyone off. I don't think how much damage you do or whatever makes a difference, but
Ill
hey.
tidings manifest.
3 is better than nothing. Alright, one more round. Survive one more round and we got this.
Memories are
Oh, we got it.
beneath
We're
the
fine. We're fine.
waters
Okay, he's
lies
not
an
that
endless abyss.
Good times. Never
His gimmicks
time
are
to
a
say
little,
bye.
his gimmicks are a little scary, but not nearly as bad as fucking Sam's nonsense.
Fiends or devils.
Sam's gimmicks fucking cripple you if you don't have the right team for it, man.
Everybody's like that, down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too? Why can't I feel that free?
Bruh.
Always hide your ace with a straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last shit.
Bruh.
Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble. Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
Oh, come on.
Leaving?
Well, we gotta make it about her. Why can't it be between us and me, him and the Trailblazer? These two have no rapport whatsoever.
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Penacony. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Even if... that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons. They have never glanced at anyone. And they never need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk, and together, they weave a great shadow. And this shadow silently envelops them.
There are always those who rise from the shadows.
You missed Decade, me too.
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
In your eyes, am I the same?
You still have a strand of color, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the Nihility's end.
That killed, like, all the momentum. Why did that have to be there?
I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream.
She's not the same Raiden. You can't fool me.
Arrives, leading you back home.
She's so cool, chat. She one-shot him even in his cool monster form. Amazing. Impact frames. It'd be so cool if they didn't go so fucking overboard with it. Like, come on.
A gigantic black hole. And see, have I succeeded?
I can't wait. I can't wait for them to compare tragic backstories, or for them to be like, oh man, I don't know how good I had it. Truly, you're the one who's really suffered, Acheron. Because you're an emanator of nihility, but don't want to be, apparently.
You're the most precious wealth we, all Avgin have.
You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want.
As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's
Don't skip the dialogue. Come on, I can't run. Pace it so that it time's up. I wouldn't have been making a beeline for it if I realized they weren't spacing it properly and stuff was going to end up overlapping.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Yeah, tragedy.
Melody. Is it?
And once again, that's presented as a huge twist, even though that was one of the ones he suggested last
I am
time.
just an emanator who's hiding her identity. But the sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The nihility envelops everyone equally. Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility. That's all.
Nine's pronouns are they, them, in all caps. Very specific. They're a shtickler like that.
That's all. My friend, you really leave me at a loss for words. So, is this my final destination? The land of the dead?
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX.
That's how you
Under
pronounce
the
it?
watchful eye of nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
Is that a localization oopsie? Does the localization not know what Roman numerals are, or is it actually supposed to be pronounced like that? Gonna have to check the wiki on that one later.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything.
Final Destination is a movie franchise of mixed quality.
Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he's the one whose motivations I'm having trouble understanding.
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful.
You're a
and
real
grandiose.
straight shooter, Acheron.
A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone. No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths, even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long ago.
Besides, you know, people who have eyes with which to observe things. But then again, I guess none of the characters in universe were around for that segment, so.
Real death does not exist in Penacony's dreamscape.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders. To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering. Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that
She's
something I learned
Acheron.
about
She knows everything, honey.
unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
It's our Stellaron friend's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. And that won't create any waves.
Don't worry, Secret. No, she's talking about, oh yeah, we thought it was impossible for people to die for real if they die in the dream. Once again, kind of, like, in universe, it makes enough sense for the most part, but just outside looking in, it's frustrating. Because we, the audience, already know it's still not real death. Even putting aside, like, the characters being playable, because I guess that's not really an issue, because like, the Tingyun thing is a thing. But, like, we... They really shot themselves in the foot with the Firefly Sam thing, is all I'm gonna say. Like, having that be so obvious just really puts a dampener on everything they're kind of trying to do here.
This dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean of the outside world. That barrier they build keeps death out, but it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that watery abyss from floating to the surface. In a beautiful dream, free of suffering, who would want to go fishing for those secrets? No one.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier.
It's like a magician explaining all of his tricks to him and then expecting people to show up to his next show. Exactly, yeah.
Already has.
Yeah, what did I play recently?
I got the idea early on.
Oh, duh, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
That masked fool's little hint. If a mute isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak.
Oh, we're actually gonna come back to this. Yeah, last thing on it, but like the Final Fantasy VII Remake thing, like the fact that they keep doing stuff ahead of time and like spoiling stuff ahead of time, it's like even if you could excuse the indirect sequel and make the argument like, well, they're just adding the multiverse stuff to add something for the old audience. But like the fact is, like they're spoiling plot twists in advance for the new audience. Like they basically spelled out the Zack thing in at the end of Remake. And then you've got stuff like the Tifa livestream trip and Rebirth now. Like, just, I don't know what the point of telling a story in that way is.
Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still on Penacony.
Hint. Is that not proof?
I don't know who they're talking about
the one
still.
Thing I don't have. The only
Firefly?
thing that can prove these conjectures
Sammerfly
is for the family to come clean.
Fire
and
Sam?
The way they buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear they're intent on covering their tracks. But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to find the Memory Zone meme. I just needed for someone to kill me like it killed that silver-haired girl.
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people. You are simply betting on the possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier. You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade. Sharp enough to slice through the veil of dreams.
Your plan wouldn't have worked if I wasn't
carve the
here.
Harmony's brand
I'm
over you.
special.
You possess great cunning. Deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides. Constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others. Leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you. And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy. Both are essential.
Yeah, and that's what he did.
And in your plans,
This is
the
what he
IPC
wanted.
always wins. Even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still...
I genuinely have no idea what she's trying to say right now.
That's a huge gamble, isn't it?
Is she
But allow
being
me to point out a
smug?
mistake.
Is she lording this
The
over him?
IPC's
Is she
success is
chastising
not
him?
guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have
I
no
don't know.
contingencies for such an important matter. Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it.
Like,
The
is she
Aventuring
insisting
Stone is too
superiority?
broken
I
to
don't even
safeguard
know.
my escape from the stage.
I have no
If,
idea what
at
she
the end of
means
the
by
day,
that.
you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket into that deep sea. And after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of yours. Have you never wavered?
Like, she's conceding defeat, but she sounds so smug about it.
but I can only bank on my own
I
good
don't know
fortune.
what she's getting at.
Because other than that, I have nothing.
Bruh.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble.
Writing in
is
Elysian
not
Everlasting
over
was
yet.
alright. It was a little bloated with some of the techno-babble and padding. But generally it was pretty effective.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, can you tell me, why are we born into this world? If it's just to die.
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there.
I thought she was refuting him, but then she just kind of
the
agreed
dice
with him.
fate are always waiting. Then that
I
is
just
our
have to
destiny.
accept that I don't understand this character.
Why then?
Even in universe,
Do we
putting aside
struggle against
the issues with like the real life shilling
My
of her.
answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life.
But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life sleep? Because we are not ready to welcome death.
So you can definitely understand why we want to be prepared. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change.
But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning.
I still have no idea what the red text is about either.
Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
The impossible in the dreamscape is not death, but rather dormancy. Do stay alive. Wish you the best of luck. Aw. Thanks, Doc.
Then I shall get going.
Does it feel like she was counteracting her previous puts she was talking with? Well, yeah, no, definitely. Like, there's nothing wrong with a character having
Mister,
mixed feelings or being paradoxical,
you're
as Venado
leaving?
put it.
You ultimately chose to.
But just in the case of her, like, I
this
genuinely don't know what the point of any of it is, you know?
Yes.
I have no idea what she was trying to insinuate with
Because
any of that.
they are not here. My papa, mama, and big sis.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
Then are you going to?
I'll get there one day. But not now. There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gaiathra Triclops.
Well, I'm
Know
stuck
that it
here for
is
the
time
foreseeable
me to go
future.
And be reunited with my family. So, until that time comes, I should be.
Yeah, I don't think this is the dormant state or whatever.
Preparing
The real
for what?
Penacony, like wherever he was trying to go.
Preparing to face
I
them,
think this is a buffer dimension.
and to make them proud.
Given the color palette or lack thereof, I think this is Acheron's
I know
big
you'll be
think
able to
dimension.
do it.
And he's just passing through.
Good luck.
Well, of course. For I am a child who received the blessing of Gaiathra Triclops.
But you still seem nervous.
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous. You know what? Maybe you can help. What do you say? One last time? Put our palms together.
Are you going now?
Yes.
Oh.
May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras.
You think it's like the Matrix and people's dreams are powering it? Yeah. It's like a fucked up self-sustaining perpetual system. Could be something like that. If hope for the morrow nestled in my heart, I descended into a slumber of tonight, until the denouement of all the coming morrows kisses me. Auto advances a bitch. This man is different. He lives and breathes in the present, every sinking night by daring gamble. No vision tomorrow ever graced his dreams. Very cool wallpaper. He knows life not quietude. His fate yet demands him win them all. Weather tempest, one after another. I should probably turn off auto advance. And now in the unfathomable depths of dream, the once falling die is at last landed at its earthly rest. Quietly, peacefully, it at last landed.
The light of the Aventurine Stone has disappeared. This only represents one outcome.
I know it exists, but it's not that big a deal. We get the
His
gist.
promise. And got what he wanted.
Bruh.
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory. Then,
Remind you of when May got the power of origin. Oh, it's almost certainly intentional. Again, for whatever reason, they're going really, really hard with like trying to imply that this may deadass be the same Raiden from Honkai 3rd. It's quite obviously not, though.
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting.
That's fucking ominous. Thereafter, in the cradle slumbers, deep within the sweet dream of the planet of festivities. Another stone begins to radiate
I
light.
come for an audience. I come to fill wine. And I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall. I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with withered fruits. All for the Amber Lord.
Yeah, it's absolutely an AU. Like, I do not for 2 seconds think she's like Welt, who is just straight up supplanted into this universe. This different reality. Try to open yours, but I've only blacked this before you. And whose POV is this? Memories gradually resurface as time rewinds to a few minutes ago. Aventurine unleashes the final assault, pouring down a dazzling shower of chips, followed closely by Acheron being cool. The indescribable force severs the power of preservation, while time and space froze instantly. Your thoughts twist to a knot as your senses fail. Knees weak, mom's spaghetti. Till a fire engulfs you in its embrace. So, yes, I am Nova.
You're awake. I've been waiting on you for quite a while.
This would be the most romantic thing I'd ever seen in my entire life, and instantly pull for him if he were actually a him. I'm so fucking upset. We know who he is! He introduced himself! What's happening here?
A crevice between dreams. You've met me before. I'm Sam, a Stellaron hunter. I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you. But I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Before I knew it, this world and I became too intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape the constraints.
I became way too involved in the plot for some reason. I meant to just drop by and say, hey, because I'm the one of us you haven't met besides Elio, who's obviously going to be some big shit. And instead I somehow turned into the main character of this arc, despite not really having anything to do with this planet. Unless she actually is a native, who knows? Maybe that wasn't a lie.
Elio is right.
I don't
In this
know.
land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains. I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do. Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade. Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy.
Now that's not true, honey. You're good at being shitty waifu bait.
So, there is only one method that I use. This is to show you.
Oh my god, what a twist. Brr.
All that I am.
Fuck you. Double fuck you! God damn it!
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls?
Oh, wait,
traps
what?
Everywhere? The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
I thought we were done. We got JoJo'd. We're not done?
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
And fucking Adventurine's boss form. Chat, this patch cucked me out of 2 Common Riders and a Fire Demon. I am so upset. Can I please just fuck somebody who's not a generic anime boy or girl? Please! God damn it, I hate this game.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Mr.
Why are we
Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin.
Check my
Neglecting
posture.
duties will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
Can I please fuck somebody even though I'm asexual? Can I fuck somebody spiritually?
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer.
Bruh. What? What is that implying?
I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic.
Well, I mean, we knew that already.
You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. Once that ambassador walks through the doors
I
of
was
the
gonna
mansion,
say, he keeps calling
I will
himself
know
a
he
dog.
wants
You noticed that too,
servants
Neo?
See everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me, but no matter. I'm happy to see how it's turned out.
Oh, wait a minute. No, is... The person who was friends with Mikhail, like, that was the inspiration for Hanu, like, did he change his name and that's him? Also, wait a minute. I have to do some quick math. Wait a minute. Wait 1 fucking minute. 13 times 7. Okay, no, never mind. Well, I don't know. Aging might be weird. I had a thought! I was like, when he joked about being 13 earlier, I was like, is he 13 in dog years? Nah, that would make him 91. I mean, that would also I guess that could also match up with Mikhail, considering he seems to have been around for a while. Who knows how ages work here?
Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage? Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound.
Bruh.
The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay in blood.
Oh.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive?
Ha!
I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve, telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival.
I'm a dumbass. The Watchmaker and the Dream Master are not the same thing? That's interesting. He said your name's secret, that's why I had ya. Hey, Zilch, you have a good one as well. Get some rest. Yeah, well, no Gantz tonight. I'm so sorry to let everyone down. I just wanted to make sure we got this story patch done before I go on a possible break over the weekend, depending on some stuff.
Isn't that right, my brother?
What?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
What?
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar, the mark of Wolsey.
What? What the fuck are we implying about Gallagher right now, chat?
And the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer. These are all true traits.
Werewolf homunculus? What?
From all 52 loyal family members.
What?
When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade. A complete Gallagher.
What the fuck is happening? Where did this come from?
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
They forgot to voice the second half of that statement? Minion of the Enigmata. I think that's yet another fucking Aeon that doesn't actually have, like, a gameplay-oriented path. Oh, they patched that in. Was it originally just... It was originally just that first statement. You mean the Chaos Emeralds. Okay, so they fucked up the translation. I have to go back later. Yeah, I can understand why they patched that so quickly even without recording the dialogue, because that seems like crucial information. What the fuck?
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you. Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone meme death are linked. And that's enough. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. The answer to a question. You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you kill her?
Bruh. Bro, what the...
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their their eyes, yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
What the fuck? Fuck you, I hate you. Fake Kamen Rider. Rider bait. Okay.
Nice.
I'm fucking thrilled that there was at least one plot twist they didn't beat you over the head with the obviousness. I've been sitting here, maybe that was the idea. Maybe they pulled a Goro on me. Maybe they deliberately made all that other stuff with Acheron and Firefly obvious to distract from that nonsense. Because I don't know where the fuck any of that came from. Bruh. Yeah, he said 13. That would be fucking 91 in dog years. Like I was saying, is that like, was I actually on the right track with that? Because I hesitated at first being like, oh, that's way too old. That wouldn't make sense. But if he's like if the werewolf thing is also right, and he's like a weird homunculus werewolf who knew Mikhail, the watchmaker, like, he could have been around that long, right? Oh, 13 is also the Death Arcana. And what's her face? What's her face? Yeah, she's the memo keeper. She's observing all this. She's got the tarot thing. Okay. I will give them props for sliding that one under my radar. She gave us something early that marked us as 0. I do not, in fact, remember that, but yeah, I mean, that makes sense if we're gonna go with that theme, that we're the fool. I didn't see that one. Orphanok boss, he's not playable. A part of me is a little pissed. Because, yeah, like, if he is, like, a fucked up, super evil homunculus werewolf or whatever, who's just gonna end up turning into a monster and fighting them, that's yet another fucking male character who could have been a hot monster man. That's instead just a dude. So that's 4. That's 4 non-human playable male characters that I have been cucked out of with this patch. I think the Sam thing still hurts the most. It's like the idea of him saying yes, because that also makes sense. I didn't really comment on it because there were so much other obvious hints, but like back when he showed up at the end of the last patch, like the first thing he did was assess the threat level of Acheron and Black Swan, but didn't like glance once at us because obviously he had no reason to hurt us. She. I shouldn't misgender the Kamen Rider.
Nice.
Mother's about to have a field day. Yeah, they really did that. They really, again, Persona Core stuff right here. It's like, oh man, Persona wouldn't possibly make 2 evil detectives be one of the final bosses in a row, would they? MiHoYo wouldn't possibly make an innocuous 4-star character the final boss of an arc. Not twice in a row, right? There's no way. No way they'd do that, right? Right, Tingyun? How's your neck? When this patch launched, one person titled the cutscene where Sam and Acheron talked as Duke Inferno as Sam. That would have been way cooler. Like to save himself because he's technically an energy being or whatever. To save himself, he had to like confine himself to a physical, mechanical form, and like lose some of his power. But like, at least he'd still be around. But nope, we had to make him a generic waifu who I don't give 2 shits about, because the game tried way too hard to force her down my throat, like they did Acheron. What do I think of Aventurine thing? Aventurine is the best written character in this game, and it's not even close. Aventurine is now the Furina of this game. Where, like, everything about, like, the way he's written and how they approach his arc is way, way, way more maturely handled than anything else going on. Very good shit. Oh my god, we have to wait how long? I have to wait how long to see how the Werewolf Homunculus bullshit ends? I did one more 10 pull on the light cone banner, full disclosure. Because again, I really did want to try and max out my, good night and sleep well for my Sampo. Because again, that's my hubby still, for some reason. We've had so many opportunities for cool people to dethrone him. But it's just not gonna happen. Adventure is probably accidental, considering the roller coaster quality, yeah. Yeah, it is one of those things where, like, I genuinely wonder if, like, oh yeah, we even realized how well they actually approached that. I marked all this in my calendar earlier because somebody asked about when the Cowboy's gonna be playable, probably. May 8th, should be. That shit with Furina was planned day 1 in Fontaine? Yeah, absolutely. Night, Neo. You have a good one. No worries. Thank you for sticking around. Well, the Cyborg Cowboy, whatever. I'm excited for... I'm excited as fuck for the next patch. Despite my issues with, like, the Acheron gas machine and, the Sam thing, and them just being a little too obvious about some of the twists, like, I can't complain. Because they fucking threw a huge one at me at the end there. Fucking Gallagher. That I somehow... Like, I'm looking back, like, they kind of hinted that something was weird there, because again, the frickin', I don't mean to go in there. I'm trying to look at the battle pass. You sillies. Yeah, like, in Red, like, the wolf, the dog thing. Like, I did pick up on that he kept referring to himself as a dog, but I thought it was just, lol, I'm old. Because he made a comment about that earlier, too. Alright, yeah, so 2 months then. 2 months to get the conclusion. Yeah, I'm excited as hell. Like, don't get me wrong, I well and truly wish things had gone differently. Yeah, right? Yeah. I guess that makes sense, too. He's been fucking absorbing traits from every other officer? But nobody knew him? Yeah, like, we knew something was kind of strange there. But I didn't think it was Werewolf Homunculus. Yeah. Yeah, playable units for the next patch are Robin, aka Sunday's dead sister. Who is almost there. Again, like, once again, the kind of not interface spoiler, but yeah. Gameplay story segregation, whatever you want to call it. The fact that Firefly does just show up fine at the end. And all these characters are going to be playable. We know that, like, okay, it's not permanent death, and that does kind of put a damper on some moments, unfortunately.
Nice.
But it is what it is. But yeah, next patch is Robin and Boot Hill, aka the Cowboy, as I keep calling him, because Boot Hill's a silly name. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I shouldn't be, because I am genuinely upset. Got robbed of a Common Rider. I was trying to... What light cone was that I got for him? Her? They? I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with the armor and it being called Sam. Who knows? Maybe he's technically a separate entity. Destruction, yeah, like this is a deep cut. Never forget what they took from me. East doesn't care for non-humanoids. You think that Asia territories don't care about cool-ass karate bugman armor? I don't know about that one. Small Soul, she seemed to have a morpher. To play the mech. Here's the thing, like I have no doubts that like when she's playable inevitably, I have zero doubt that like she's going to incorporate elements from him into her kit, but I don't care. It's the same thing with Clara and Svarog, you know? Like as much as I love, like, Clara's adorable, that's my baby, but like I like the cool DC Douglas robot. I want to play as him, not her. And now with the Firefly thing, like, no matter how involved he is with her kit, or the armor is with her kit, like, it's, unless he's, like, a full-on separate entity, I know it's a generic shitty waifu under there. The illusion is ruined. I ain't into her like that. I ain't into her at all, quite frankly. The more I think about how her story was handled, the less I care. She talked to us for 2 hours, trauma dumped, then died. I'm just not invested. Ugh. Only Inoue cares. Why else did he make Paradise Regain the way it is? Maybe. Again, not even monster fucking specifically. Like, the monster fucking thing is mostly me memeing. But just, like, in general, it's just, this is a sci-fi game, right? I don't think it's unfair for me to, like, want a little bit more inventiveness, you know? You got your fox people, you got your dragon people, you got your long-lived races of homunculi werewolves that are actually 13 years old in dog years or whatever. Like, I just want more variety. Arknights over there showing how to do it? Yeah, kind of. Like, a lot of the Arknights sides could also be brushed aside as, oh, they're furries, but, like, that at least makes sense with the settings, and you do even then still have, like, some unique stuff, like some people, like, the playable little robot units, and, like, the angel races and shit like that. Like, I grew up on Star Trek, man. I just want something that actually fits with the setting. Not just varying degrees of regular-ass humans. Screwlum has been a character in this game as an NPC since pretty much the beginning. Like, I think we first saw him in, like, the second patch, and yet he's still not playable. He's going to be at some point. There's data mine suggesting that or whatever, but, like, where is he? Even though you got creative with Mobius? Yeah, you got Mobius. Like, Mobius is super unique, despite, like, at glance just being a cute waifu or whatever. I don't know, man. I just want something different. That's why I'm actually pretty excited about the cowboy. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of his design when it first showed up, because it's very VTuber core and just was kind of silly. But like, hey, like I'm excited for him now. I did not know he was also a cyborg. Cyborg cowboy, complete with the accent. Like that's something at least semi-unique. I wish his face weren't just a guy, but, like, whatever. I clearly can't be too picky. Gotta take whatever crumbs I can get from this game.
Nice.
God, the Aventurine thing is also super frustrating. Why? They went so hard with her kit. She basically has a second form with, like, the monochrome stuff. Why couldn't you let him turn into the Kamen Rider form for his ult? Like, come on, man. I don't ask for much. I really don't. Just give me some crumbs, please. Ugh. All right. Well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And I've still got, like, cooking and packing and shit to do. Not packing, not quite yet. Again, I'm leaving for a day at most. I might not even be leaving for a day anymore. We need burst forms like an Impact? Yeah. Like, even stuff like, even like Hair over in a Honkai Impact, who I don't really like that much, and again, got on accident. Like, she does some cool stuff for her ult. God, I wish I could replay the story. I would love to go back to earlier and get the, play more of Aventurine, and, like, the demo. Because he really is a lot of fun. I wish he also turned into a Kamen Rider. But his kit really is cool. I will almost certainly be trying to get him when the time comes. Exactly, right? Like, in Genshin, it's one thing. In Genshin, I don't like it, but, like, it's understandable why they have to cheap out so much with some of the animations, right? But yeah, like, with Acheron, they've shown that they can do that now. Again, I know it's essentially just a palette swap, but still. Like, you have the model. Like, it's a lot easier to handle this stuff here. I just wish they'd do more cool stuff like that. But again, I'm complaining. This is a me problem. This is a weird, asexual monster fucker problem. Check my posture. Sip my blue raspberry slushy. Alright, as I was I have no idea. Like, this is the anniversary patch, so I thought for sure we were gonna get some kind of, like, big, you know, story event. But, we kind of haven't been getting those. Last couple of patches, the big events that have given, like, out big rewards, they haven't been voice acted, they've just kind of been mini-games. And this is the anniversary patch, technically, and we've got this Monopoly thing, but, like, there's no story to it, and I'm not quite sure... Again, once again, friendly reminder, I don't watch the live streams, I have no idea what else is in this patch. I don't know if we're getting, like, a character quest later in the second half, I don't know if we're getting a big event that will actually, have cutscenes and whatnot. So, too long didn't watch. I'm not sure when we'll be back with more of this. At the very least, I'll hop on this for a little bit to do my my adventuring pulls on screen. Probably. I've been doing a lot of my pulls off screen lately, mostly because I found that a lot of uncopyright friendly music works significantly better for summoning. Bet you didn't know that Sparkle is a fan of Eminem anime mashups, because she is. The Garuda incident, yeah. Like, I've been doing a lot more off-stream, but, like, quite frankly, what I should do is, like, still stream it and just play the copyright music anyway and deal with the consequences. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'll see what I think he likes. But, alright. One way or another, we'll be back here at some point, if nothing else. Despite all the issues, I am genuinely excited where the hell we go from here. I was not expecting Gallagher to be this big a player after he didn't really do much last patch. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know what the hell the deal is there. I'm gonna keep calling him Homunculus Werewolf because it's funny. But yeah. One way or another, we will be back here at some point in the foreseeable future. And until then, thank you all very much for putting up with me. Special thanks to Fusion, Ninja, Go-Kart tier patrons, Vroom Vroom. If you want to help support single snake woman looking for love, check out the links in the description. Love you guys. Nighty-night. I'm so upset.